it's to be Jeff Thompson to bowl from the pavilion end. Thompson not given the new ball today. Walker gaining preference there. A sensible move from Chappell after Thompson's problems yesterday with the swing. It's always been a school of thought that he's a better bowler after a couple of overs have been bowled, so that he doesn't have to use the slippery ball. Certainly when he bowled from the same end yesterday, bowled with great fire and posed many problems for the England batsmen. Dennis. It's exactly the same field for Jeff Thompson as the one used by Lilly. No man at third man or at fine leg. Walker has come up to position at wide leg slip. England need 258 to make Australia bat again. Ian Chappell is the fieldsman. And it's leg byes. 3 leg byes onto the total. Ian Chappell must be very happy at the moment. He'd been put into bat. Struggled for a time after good opening partnership between Turner and McCosker. Then he himself batted well. A bit of a slump in the middle of the innings. A great fight back by Edwards and Marsh, and now England really in the toils at 26 for 3. And 4 runs, no real need to run for that. Full toss from Jeff Thomson there, brings a little bit of joy for the spectators and for Tony Grigg.
So that's the 22nd time he's reached 50 in Test match cricket.
Keith Fletcher now. And that is a comfortable catch, but it was almost put down by Walters. Nothing difficult about the catch. It's the 5th wicket to go down. And after a very good innings, Fletcher is out. Walters juggling it, picking it up the 2nd time, although it was quite a straightforward catch off Dennis Lilly. So Lilly has broken through again with rather an indifferent stroke this time from Keith Fletcher, who's been playing pretty well.
So Doug Walters, well, making the easiest of catches in the slips cordon look difficult to get rid of Keith Fletcher. It was a vital wicket though, as Fletcher threatened to spark an England revival after being 4 for 52 at one stage. The card at the end of day 3 wasn't much better than a day earlier, 5 for 93. Graeme Gooch bagged a pair on debut, a 7-ball duck in the 2nd innings to go with his 3-baller in the 1st. What a way to start. With 165 more needed to make Australia bat again, only rain or a seismic shift underneath the British Isles would prevent England from going down 1-0 in the 4-match series.
And he's out inside edge, or the inside of the glove onto the hip and then bouncing away to short leg, and that is tragedy for England. 7 for 122 now. Looks as though it probably flicked the glove and bounced away to Gilmore at short leg. Thompson, the bowler, breaking through in this 1st over after lunch. Dennis Lilly bowled for a long time before lunch without success, and Thompson didn't have a bowl. Chappell brought him on straight after the luncheon interval, and he's broken through, getting Dennis Amos for 5. This is how he was dismissed in the 1st over before lunch. The first one Thompson has bowled today. Shortish, bouncing from bat or glove onto the thigh pad, and Gary Gilmore, the man, diving forward to take the catch at short forward square leg. That's safe. Over the heads of the slips, 4 runs. Nothing elegant about the stroke, but it's effective enough to take England's total on to 126 for 7. Takes John Snow off the mark, gets him off the pair. Thompson now to Alan Knott. Oh, what a marvellous catch. Good heavens, that really was flying at a tremendous pace, and McCosker, who is not the greatest field in the Australian side, with due deference to him, has pulled it out of thin air. Knott is out for 38, caught McCosker, bowled Thompson. Thompson takes his 4th wicket, and the England total in the 2nd innings is 151 for 8. Well, here it is. Have a look at this catch by Rick McCosker, one of the 6 strong men in the slips. Full toss, slashed away, and McCosker has picked it up. Left hand. Well, I think Alan Knott could be counted a little bit unlucky there.
That's another good shot. Just away square on the offside. Nicely timed shot. Streaking away to the boundary. So John Snow taking 3 runs there. And looking in particularly good form. Good season with the bat, made useful runs for Sussex earlier in the season. And always fancies himself a little bit as a batsman. Looked most disappointed when he was adjudged LBW in the first innings. The clouds a good deal higher now. Looking indeed a little more settled than earlier in the day. So 159 for 8. That's it, caught behind. John Snow quickly on his way. Thompson picking up his 5th wicket of the innings. And John Snow caught Marsh, bowled Thompson for 34. And England won 67 for 9. So his colleagues greeting him there over his 5th wicket. And John Snow not behind it, little flash outside the off stump. No bother at all to Rodney Marsh, tossed high in the air. So entertaining interlude there from John Snow. 34 coming in pretty quick time. That's cut away over the top of the ring of slips and gullies. That'll go through for 4 as well. So Arnold on to 6.